Welcome to the bean patch.
Are you done yet?
No.
Hurry up!
No.
Are you done yet?
No.
When are you going to be done?
Never.
Wonderful. So living in a small tiny house, or what we call here the McMansion, and having two ladies and one guy. Of course, we have a guy dog, but he uses the outside. Sometimes waiting your turn to use the bathroom can be a little lengthy. The ladies do try to hurry. We have unlimited water and unlimited hot water with our tankless water heater. But sometimes the showers get a little long and we pound on the door and say hurry up. But that's the way it is. So I've had some requests about the facilities and how we deal with runoff, or how we deal with sewage, and how we deal with toilets. And so here at the homestead we use a composting toilet, and so we thought we'd give you just a brief tour of kind of what we do, not how we do it, but how we make this type of system work. So come on along and welcome to my bathroom. So what we have here is the Nature's Head toilet. And we purchased this, we found the number obviously online where everyone else finds everything, either through Mother Earth magazine or online. We called the distributor and he said he had a representative who was also a family member in St. Louis, Missouri. So we got in the car and made the long drive to St. Louis and made a day of it. We met with the gentleman. He took us out into his garage, and he had a Nature's Head toilet sitting there, and kind of gave us the rundown as to how it works. And so I'm going to give you just a brief overview of it, and we'll do that now. One of the products that we've found to be very useful is the Clorox urine remover. Now, this is not an endorsement for Clorox as a company. I don't know much about them. But the urine remover has a nice odor to it. It does a wonderful job after you use the toilet to not allow any stains. It cleans it, deodorizes it, and seems to keep the system really clean. We used to use just water and vinegar, but we have moved over to urine remover, and we're very happy with it, and that's what we use exclusively to cut down on stains and discoloration inside the toilet. So the Nature's Head toilet is all self-contained toilet. It uses two basins. There is a rear basin which you put this product called sphagnum peat moss, and you can buy this at Home Depot, Lowe's, Menards. I think we buy it at Menards, and any kind of outdoor. It really needs to be sphagnum, and that's right here. You want to be sure that that is what you get. This bag lasts us months. I'd say we go through 2 bags a year, and the bags really are not expensive at all. Sphagnum peat moss, most of you already know this, but is just broken down material which has no odor. It's extremely dry. And it works good. So the sphagnum goes into this container here, and you have the ability to separate feces from urine, and when you need to use the facilities, you just open the lid. Everything is self-contained. In the front right there are called 2 diverters, and that takes the urine and puts it into this container here, and it puts the feces in the back. By lifting this handle, you crank it back, this folds back, exposes the sphagnum, and the droppings go in there. When you're done, the urine is diverted down through the center and into this container here. When you're done, you take and give this a couple of cranks and crank it around about 3 times, and that takes the sphagnum, composts it, dries out the material, and you would close this. You close this. Your paper always goes into another receptacle. You don't put your paper into the composting toilet. We use just standard paper. And over here in this corner is, when it focuses, in this corner here is an air hose, and it's hooked up to a fan. It's a small computer fan, and that fan sucks positive pressure through this hole, through the system, and then out through this hole, and takes it down and under the house, and then out through the side. It is plugged into a small, kind of like a cell phone charger of days gone by, and you can't really hear the fan. You can just barely hear it, but it creates pressure in here and draws the odor out. So there is no odor at all associated with this composting toilet. It is about 3 days, and we have to change out the urine bottle. And it is about every 25 to 30 days for 3 of us that we have to change out the holding tank for the feces. Now, humanure has been used for many years, and we don't use it on our gardens, but we do take it and put it out away from the house, away from where we normally would walk and roam around, and our chickens absolutely love it. So, but it is bolted to the floor. It has 2 little wing nuts right down here, which will, these expensive cameras, there it goes, which bolts it to the floor, so it's extremely sturdy. And again, there's no odor. We throw away the trash. Probably have to empty that twice a week, I would say, with 3 of us. Excuse me. Still dealing with bronchitis here. This toilet cost us right at about $1,000. And the reason we went with this is because we didn't want to have a septic, and we didn't want to have a lagoon because of the extended costs. The urine every couple of days goes out and can be dumped, and we dump it on our locust trees to try and help promote the death of a honey locust, because if any of you have honey locusts, you understand the need to try to kill them. And so we've killed several of them in the last 3 years with our own natural weed kill and tree killer. So there you have it. That is the Nature's Head composting toilet. And
Down in the bathroom.
well, no, not yet. Do you need to use it?
Yes, hurry up.
I just got in here. Okay, I gotta go. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time at the Bean Patch. I'm coming. Jeez.